crazy last week, June 2025. Yes, 24th and 25th there is lines. Jupiter is straight behind Sun, and also we have a new moon, and there is very strong dark energy activation, and Sun is going to be crazy, wild sunburst, and also there's happening activation for Jupiter and Earth. Yes, heavy rains and floods 24th, 25th June 2025, Yes, after 3 days, now is 21st June. And also there is big possibility for tornado outbreaks, and if there is these kind of storms like hurricanes, these kind of storms getting stronger very quickly 24th, 23rd, 24th, 25th June. And also these volcanoes, there's coming waking up volcanoes and earthquakes with delay, because this earth inside pressure getting bigger with balance, but this extra energy go away with unbalance, and that's the way there's coming earthquakes. So be ready for these lines, alignments, where Jupiter is white straight behind Sun, 24th, and because there is this kind of 1 year, lot of these kind of sunbursts that way where it's Earth have already activated a lot, and also there was very straight lines 2024 ending, like Earth, Moon, Saturn, Earth, Moon, and Neptune. Every 2 weeks, these lines very straight, and only 1 day before, after this Moon, Earth, and Saturn, there was like Moon, Earth, and Neptune. And yes, January and February there's coming also Mars with straight lines, Moon, Earth, and Mars. So a lot of these kind of straight alignments and strong dark energy activation, because these nuclei of atoms expanding and recycling dark expanding, pushing for dark expanding energy, and these particles which is dark for us can move through each other again and again when you have a very straight lines and strong activation happening. Yes, and if you remember January and February, there's these Santorini's 10,000 and 10,000s earthquakes. It was exactly because of these straight alignments what we had, like January and February, with 3 planets, Saturn, Neptune, and Mars. Like 4th January, Saturn was exactly behind Moon, and 1st January we was between Moon and Mars. If you was in Moon, you can see that Mars was exactly behind Earth, very straight alignments. And 5th January, Neptune was almost behind Moon. So 4 days and 3 strong activation, and like USA, there was huge tornado outbreaks. No, it was not tornado outbreaks. Huge snowstorms, very big area. But these tornado outbreaks happening like 14th May, and then was very, very exciting happening, because Saturn was behind Sun and also Neptune. Not exactly. If you're looking like a Sun, Saturn was right and Neptune left. So we was between Moon and Saturn, 14th May, and also between Moon and Sun, it was Moon eclipse, and also evening between Moon and Neptune. And there was this kind of very strong tornado outbreaks, and I predict that before that happened. And now it's going to be crazy last week for June 2025. Be ready. Einstein wrong with curving space. Einstein was right with time. Time is relative, but it is relativity because substance volume it's also relative. there is this kind of congestion area, traffic area, center of nuclear atoms, where expanding energy is more density, and that's why these traffic areas which expanding can recycling expanding dark energy, which have a nature of electrons and photons, which also expanding. Yes, also photons are this own scale traffic areas where expanding energy is more density. And also these expanding photons can recycling this expanding energy. And that's the way it's going. Space don't expanding or curving, bubbling, waving, or doing anything at all. Space is eternal and infinite three-dimensional state, which is nothing, and only losers explain phenomena with this kind of hocus-pocus space-time which play tricks. No way! You are never going to get theory of everything for physics if you believe in this kind of hocus-pocus space-time which play tricks. It is not space which expanding, nuclear atoms expanding and recycling dark expanding pushing force, which have a nature of electrons and photons which also expanding. And that's the way it's going. This is the keyword theory of everything. Be ready for June last week, 2025. Cheers!